actor, entrepreneur Lara Dutta. Hello Lara, how
Hi
are you
Mona,
today?
I'm good. Thank you for coming out on a Sunday to see me.
So what brings you to Chandigarh?
So very excited to be here. Chandigarh is a city that unfortunately most of the time I'm making very quick stops through, but it's always a great city to be back in. And today we're here because we're launching a new store with Nilkamal Homes at the Elantri Mall. But more importantly, I'm launching my Arias Home collection in collaboration with Nilkamal. Of course, Arias Home has been around for a couple of years, but we've got something extra special for this festive season as well. New products that are coming in. Super excited to meet consumers, listen to their feedback, see what they feel about the line.
And how's been this entrepreneur journey? How many years and what have been the highs and lows here?
So for me, it's been an incredible journey, because it's been learning from the ground up. It started with, Arias skincare. I mean, for me, it was a natural transition being in the beauty business for over now, almost coming up to 25 years. I felt that there was a big gap. There was a missing element in the market. There was nothing that was a homegrown product that really addressed Indian skincare needs and the way Indian skin ages. So we're bombarded with a lot of international products, but that does not necessarily kind of work for us and the genetic makeup that we have and the factors that cause Indian skin to age. So there was a lot of R&D that went on for about 2 years, and we came out with Arias skincare followed by Arias fragrances. And from there it was a very natural transition to basically amalgamate, every phase in my life that I've gone through. And I've changed over the years as well, right? From a beauty queen to an actress to a mother to a homemaker, and I think it's important to embrace that change and to take it along with you, which is why it was a natural transition to do Arias Home, grow it into Arias Kids Wear, which is an eco-conscious fashion brand for kids. For me, it's very important to understand that though being environmentally friendly, kids can also be equally fashionable while having an incredible childhood and, wearing clothes that are an extension of their own little personalities. And it brings me a lot of joy to kind of, be on this ride. It's finding the right partners, aligning with the right partners to bring a quality, affordable, fashionable, durable brand to the Indian consumer.
How lovely. As an actress, your film Chalo Dilli has won lots of love. I know for a fact because it's been played 50 times in my home itself.
Thank you.
So how do you see the actor's arc now, moving from films and doing the web series?
Yeah.
How are you enjoying that?
Well, in 2011, when we did Chalo Dilli, there were almost or very few female actors that were producers in the business. So again, talking about having a journey where I had to learn from the ground up, a difficult industry for a woman as an actor to begin with, but then to really be a producer as well. The template didn't exist. And a lot of times people are very willing to hear a woman come in and discuss creative aspects of something, but not necessarily the business end of things. So it's taken a while to change mindsets as well within the business. And of course, today, these many years later, you've got almost every actress being a producer in her own right, whether it's Anushka Sharma or Alia Bhatt, everyone's producing content. So it feels kind of wonderful to be a little bit, to have gone through the struggle, I would say, but to have created and opened up that space for other women that have come after. And it's a fight that you kind of fight every day, but it's a very fulfilling fight. It's when you're able to create something or break ground where something hasn't been done before. I think that for me is what keeps me going. That's what keeps me fueled. That's what keeps me at the end of the day in every decade feeling like work's not done. I don't want to rest on past laurels. What next?
Great. Miss Universe 2000. That was 1 year then we won Triple Crown. Yes. Do you see that happening anytime soon?
No, I don't know. I don't think that it might happen. I would love to see it happen, but I think also the concepts of pageants have changed a lot over the years. So today the criteria is very different. And management has changed, ownership has changed. So I think we went through a golden era at that point of time, and it's okay. Everything evolves. So I'm sure something possibly bigger and better will also come.
True.
But yes, would I love to see another triumvirate? Of course I would.
And how were those that year as Miss Universe? I believe you traveled 42 countries.
I did. I mean, for a 21-year-old, it was, I think it's the biggest gift that the universe bestowed on me. I will always say that. and the opportunities that came my way post that are incredible. I mean, it's I can't even say it's a once in a lifetime. I would say it's a once in many lifetimes opportunity. And I'm truly, truly blessed and fortunate. I feel very, very fortunate to have had that experience.
Today, when we are no more living in a world of binaries, we are not just man and woman, miss or missus, with transgenders becoming part of the stream, how do you see things changing in the beauty pageants?
See, which is why I was saying, that the entire dynamic has changed. It's evolved. It's more inclusive today. The parameters have been widened. The opportunities, therefore, for other sections of society have also been kind of widened out. And I think it's good. Change is very good. It's required. It may evolve into something very different from what we know a beauty pageant to be. But I think that is the need of the hour as well. Sometimes concepts that served us well in the past need not necessarily continue serving us the same way. And we need to create space for these new representations to come in, to be acknowledged. I think that's part and parcel of growth in any sector.
And how has motherhood impacted your journey as an actor, entrepreneur?
So my brand is Arias, and the reason why it has a very strong emotional connect for me is because my daughter's name is Saira, and Arias is Saira spelled backwards. So it was my way of ensuring that she was with me regardless of what I was doing in my life. And I feel from then also comes a sense of responsibility, right? Any product that I am developing, creating, putting out there for the consumer, since it is attached in a big way to something that is the most precious and the most important thing to me in my life, I feel that there's a sense of responsibility to ensure that it is outstanding quality. It's something that adds value to somebody else's life. So it's in my DNA today. Motherhood, I don't think you can separate that role from whatever else that I do in my life. Today, every decision that I make, be it a film to sign or the amount of time that I want to devote to something, the first and the most important thing is how much time does it take away from me, from my daughter, and how can I balance that out? So I think she will always be a deciding factor for me, and I love this time in my life. Today, she's going to soon be a teenager, so I know I only have a few years of having her exclusively to myself. And then, of course, she will take on her own journey in life. But it's something that's so enjoyable, and it's something that's very precious.
And do you come to Punjab often? What are your impressions and connect to the state?
So my father is from Jalandhar. And no matter where you go, of course, I'm an Air Force kid and spent many years on many different Air Force bases across the country. But no matter where you go, you cannot take the Punjaban out of me. So it always feels nice. When you come back, you kind of feel somewhere, maybe it's because of the connect with my grandparents, you feel like you're home. You feel like you're amongst your own people, that you belong. And that's exactly how I feel. I mean, I was just saying it in another interview that I've landed at 6:30 in the morning today. It's been a really hectic day, but the only thing on my mind is that I wanted to eat aloo ke parathe, जो मुझे अभी तक मिला नहीं है. Hopefully, before I leave the city, I'm going to eat aloo ke parathe and mooli and shalgam.
I leave my number. If everybody else fails, I'll ensure that happens. Okay.
Thank you.
Lovely meeting you. Anything else that you would like to share with our viewers?
No, I'm super excited, and I think with Arise as well, we're going to be growing exponentially across very different verticals. And my belief and my hope is that I want the brand Arise to, within the next 3 years, be in every single household in India. A trusted name, something that brings value, adds value to your life, something that you can 100% depend on the quality of. And I thoroughly am absolutely enjoying this. And I thank everyone who's helping me on my way to my journey.
Can you share about your few future projects on screen?
So I've just obviously finished filming for the Ramayana, and very excited about it. A huge, massive project. I think for any actor, it's been if the Ramayana was ever going to be made on celluloid as a film, I think it's just the most incredible opportunity to be able to, portray a character. Can't tell you more than that, but it's been really fun. My first time also that I've worked with Mr. Nitesh Tiwari, with Ranbir on screen. So, just lots of new opportunities there. I've got a couple of other films also that have been completed. Wonderful film with my director Abhishek Ghosh, who had done Ishke Nadan with me. So that film is completed with Patralekha. There are a couple of things that will start very soon, including a huge sequel to one of my most popular films. So yes, lots of good things.
Thank you so much, Lara.
Thank
and look forward to when you'll be back again
you
with
very
new
much.
projects.
Thank
Thanks
you.
a ton.